Hey, good evening, LinkedIn. Dave Wilson, Results Staff, Social Media. Hey, got a great discussion tonight, high volume staffing, and some really good ideas that you really can put forward to try to fill some of the positions. But we'll be right back after this. Hey, good evening, everyone. Hope everybody's getting ready for the holiday weekend. Happy Easter. And let me tell you, it's going to be a wild ride this weekend with everybody being off and trying to enjoy family time, plus with the people that are working and trying to find staff. Hey, I've done a show like this numerous times before. And if you're in staffing, a recruiter or a corporate recruiter in high volume, just listen to this for 1 second and, watch it later on if you want. It can really help. I've told everybody before, in high volume right now, you need to be making some noise. And what I mean by that is you need to have your post looking sharp, company's name, everything I've told before, different images. Because when I look on the Bethlehem page, and I'm an admin on it, right? Pickers, Packers, everybody does not say to cut. Look at this one. I mean, it's cut 2 pieces of paper, right? That took a lot of time to put some thought into that friggin' ad. Right. And it's all about the staffing companies and the staffing companies and the staffing. I don't see maybe 2 that the company's name. I don't get it. You got to make some noise. It's useless. You're not gaining your ground on this. You're sharing the same post. I stopped a lot of it because some of it's like 4 times a day. You don't need to post 4 times a day on the same page. It's not going to get you any further because the person's going to scroll and scroll and scroll. But make some noise. Talk to your company, talk to the client and say, hey, can we say your name? What's wrong with saying Coca-Cola, Pepsi, XPO, Crayola, Tesla, all these names, FedEx, Walmart, QVC, MCS. There's so many companies out there, but you don't see their name. So how in the world do I know as a candidate where I want to work? Let's see. I want to be a picker packer, 35 to 40 hours a week. Wow. Excellent temp to perm. Text hire me. That's it. Nothing else. Are you looking for a job opportunity? Okay. Brenningsville, which is about 15 minutes from Allentown. That's really creative right there because you don't even know what job you're looking at right here. I'm just telling you, I'm venting at this because you want to really stand out. You want to have that. If you're hiring for, let's just say warehouse personnel, right? There's nothing wrong with you putting images of a warehouse or a forklift, right? Something real sharp looking. I mean, something that's, you can find the images. They are legal under Google. You can go into their 3 little dots and collect, and say it's licensed for free. Utilize them. Stand out different than on the group page here. Utilize a video like I'm doing here. Listen, I don't like to look at that little dot every day, but if you don't do it, look, it's 7:30. You constantly have to make the noise of your company. Sell the company to the candidates, not just this. It's just garbage. I mean, when I look at this, it's just, there's no sense. Nobody wants to work and is going to apply like this. You can put your name as a staffing company on the bottom, but ask the client if you can put their image. Now, if they say no, listen, educate them. Educate them to say, what is wrong with me saying I'm hiring at Coca-Cola right now? Well, isn't that great? Sell the job. These job postings are horrible. Why would you want to click on some of these? Some of these, no background checks. Start tomorrow. You're really going to get a lot of people like that. So just turn them around a little bit. Put some thought into this. Put some really nice views. Put the videos. There's a lot of great companies that put videos or do a live video. Instead, you click on the app, right? And you do a live video on every Facebook page, live. And say what you're opening at the branch. Have yourself at the branch. Maybe you don't like to do it, but maybe somebody in your office would be like, wow, I'd like to do some social media videos. You know, get that. That tells you it's a person. The grammar in some of these, it's astounding. I mean, I just look at this Monday through Friday, paid weekly. Paid weekly. Well, thanks. I work Monday through Friday, pay weekly. There's no shift. That took a lot of time. And I'm just telling you, it can help. And another way is what you need to do is promote your internal website. Promote your website even on some of these pages. It doesn't have to be always about the job. Promote the website. Get those candidates. If you don't utilize a staffing company, listen, you're not on social media that much. You might see some of the videos for marketing, which, you know, it's marketing. I always tease marketing, but they're not geared towards the candidates that they need. Marketing just posts some stuff on social media, you know, about your pay and all that good stuff, which get to the job. Work on the job postings. Get them to your website. Draw attention to yourself. Every day, do a video. Every day. Listen, I don't want to do this tonight. I really don't. I'm tired. But I have to do it. Because if I don't, you're not out there. Like right now, this is a perfect time for staffing companies. I told before, tell one of your recruiters that's having an issue right now. Say they're having problems, you know, working, you know, with their children and the significant other, right? Schedules. Let one of your recruiters stay home for 4 to 5 hours. Just leave early. Put them in front of that laptop, right? Have them go into your Facebook page. I've said this before. Write up a message, right? Just one message. Hey, are you still looking for a job? It's been a while. You know, please get in touch with us. Cut and paste it. It's a pain, as I can tell you, it's painful. Cut and paste each one. Scroll back as far as you can on your social media pages, messages. Doesn't matter if it's 2 years ago. If you've been on social media for a while, you can scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. Cut and paste. Cut, send, cut, send. Sometimes you'll get the attachment on there that'll say no longer, so that means they might not have that Facebook page. Doesn't matter. Cut, paste, cut, paste, cut, paste. Over and over and over until you're caught up to all the dates. And you'd be surprised how many people come out of there saying, wow, they're looking for work. So you've caught some of them that haven't been going on some of these job site pages. Because a lot of the candidates, if you just listen to what I said, have already applied on your message. Ask marketing right now, what percentage, or your branch manager, anybody, what's your percentage of your responding to your message on social media? They need to be 60% and above. If you go on your settings and you look in there, your insights, if your insights are showing 40%, your recruiters aren't doing their jobs. Plain and simple. Or whoever's recruiting for you. If it shows a 40%, 30%, it gives you the breakdown. It gives you the breakdown of like, takes 3 days and 10 minutes to answer your messages. You need to be above a 60%. You get 70, 80, and you get that little shield. Listen, it might not mean a lot, but let me tell you, you get that little thing there. When you post an ad or boost it, you're going to be seen way ahead of all these other jobs. And the reason being is because social media is going to push that. That means it's active. You're continually doing this. So go back every single one and message them one at a time. You'll see what happens. Next one is just go to your job boards, right? This is so simple. Listen, I have like 7,000 applications throughout the year, right? It does not matter what job I posted on the job board. I don't care, right? Put on there, make up an email, right? Saying, hey, this is Dave from Results Staffing. Listen, I know you've applied for us in the past, but I just want to let you know we are hiring for these different type of positions. Put them on there, make it look sharp. Put your name. Thank you. Make it personable, right? Take that and go on there on your boards and cut and paste. You can do like I know on CareerBuilder where I have it's 25 at a time, but Indeed you can do it also. Cut, copy, paste. But in that message, you know, maybe you had that job for a CNC machinist, or maybe you've had it for a call center. It doesn't matter. Customer service, logistics. Somebody in their family might know someone that's looking for work. Personalize it very, very well. Cut, 25 at a time sent. Listen, 7,000 emails. It takes 5 to 6 hours to do that. But believe me when I say this, and I tell you the facts, is that's how you can pull out forklift drivers. You can pick out people, because what's happening is they've already applied for your job in some shape or form from a while ago. They've done that. So that's a good thing. So all you're doing is reaching back out to them, because a lot of the people apply. They don't hear anything because there's so many resumes on Indeed that come flying by you that, whoa, they're not even qualified, or there's no resumes, nothing. So go back to your job boards from Indeed from 2-3 years ago. I guarantee if you've been in recruiting long enough, you have a database of all those resumes that have come through on the job boards. It's tedious, but listen, if you do that for an hour or two, right? And I don't care what people say, if you get 3 people to respond, only 3 out of 700 resumes, 3. That's 3 people that you didn't have. So instead of concentrating on what you can't do, oh, we can't do this, we can't find staff, we can't concentrate on what you can do, because these are the kind of things, the tools, simple as it is to get yourself out there and visible. Not this, listen, I'm going to say it again, and companies have to hear that. Put your damn name on it. Don't be, listen, if you work for Coca-Cola, be proud of that and say yes to the staffing company. Utilize our name. Now, you'll get a lot of feedback on that, because some of the salespeople will say to you, oh, don't do that, because now everybody knows we have that company. Well, go for it. Go after that company. Right? If you already have 3 to 4 staffing companies at Coca-Cola, and we're the only ones saying, hey, we're hiring for Coca-Cola, and somebody else down the street says, oh, we want to get in there, go for it. There's plenty enough jobs around, let me tell you, because as a company, you really don't want, 3 to 4 staffing agencies. I get that. In the higher volume, when you're talking 500 to 1,000, 2,000 candidates, like over in Easton and all these places, you can really get them for that. You can get them. So get out there, do the videos, say the name, educate your customer, educate them. That's all you have to do. And one of the other things that I try to press on it is text us like your Texas. Mostly everybody, I love Texas, the text platform, and whatever you utilize. Listen, there again, you can take cell phone numbers off your database. Just go back through your database. Make an Excel spreadsheet up, right? Put your jobs, I've said it numerous times, on a sheet of paper. Put them in color, like the job description, what it is, location, job description, real short, then pay rate and shifts, right? Text the word, boom, wherever you want it to go to. Say, text Mike, text John, text Barb, whatever whoever recruiter is handling that site, right? Get creative, and if the company allows you to say, hey, text Coca-Cola to 610 blah, 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 when that comes across on your screen, that recruiter knows what job it's for. Because a lot of the companies might have, say, 10 to 15 companies, and that's great. But in the world of Texas, it gets all lost. You don't know who they're responding to, but utilize the company name if you can. Text Coca-Cola, text Pepsi, text, it doesn't matter. Amazon's over there. Text Amazon, but put them on a menu. I've said it numerous times. Make a menu up. Say you got 14 different jobs right down the line, right? Put the money and the pay rate and the job description or shift in green. Red and green are the tops. Just make some color codes, right? Text this to blah, 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 blah. You get it? Blast that out. Blast it out. You'll see it light up. It'll come up right on. Schedule to text us. Schedule the text to go up to about 8 o'clock tonight. You can do that right from your office. Listen, utilize some of your time right at the end of the day to set up texts and ads to go off by 8 o'clock at night. Listen, you're home, but your ads go out and your texts go out because people are like, whoa, it's 8 o'clock at night. Think about that. You don't have to be there because they're going to respond. So that's one of the great things about it. Let them respond to you, and you can just come in the morning and reach back out to them. Same thing with your social media. Because if you're still going ahead, you need to go behind. You need to go back to the candidates that have already applied for you from, like I said, a year ago, 6 months ago. Go back, not forward. It's common sense. You have such a database that people don't realize. And when you text that schedule, say like 8,000 texts go out, right? It's going to slow down. Now what you do on social media is you post, make a nice posting, but you put that menu right on the post. The menu, the same thing that you just did. Text the word, boom. Not hire me. That's hire. That go figure. Hire me. Text the word of the job that they're applying for. Boom, in social media. Now that opens up your text board like anything. Color code it. Nice menu, like you're going out sitting in a menu. I will take forklift driver, customer service job, picker packer, anything. It can even be in the light industrial, even supervisors, management, supply chain, anything. It doesn't matter on social media, because just because your ad's getting out there doesn't mean that maybe somebody has a father, a mother, a son, daughter that needs a job. That's all it is. It's not so much about grabbing the right client or candidates, but you're reaching the family. And why they're sitting home at 8 o'clock at night, 7:30, right like that. It really helps. So then after that slows down, right? Then you go to your email campaign for thousands. Listen, you in your database, there's thousands of email. A majority of them probably aren't even right, because a lot of people don't have time to go back and reach out to change, update. You can promote, please update, even that, update your information, blast that baby out on social media. If you're a good staffing company or a good company, those candidates will get that in an email, especially when you do the same thing with the menu on the email, constant contact. Just say, hey, John, we are hiring for blah, blah, blah. Text the word, put all 14 down. If you have 14 different jobs, color code them. Remember I said red and green. Text the word, you'll come in the next morning, that thing will just bling, 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 bling. Do you see what I'm saying there? So you're utilizing all your social media platforms, all of them. Utilize for it. Listen, I'm on Pinterest right now. You might say, what the hell is a staffing company? You go on Pinterest, create something on Pinterest about a job. I listened to a great intern she was, and she just really nailed it on Pinterest. And now we have things that are on there for staffing. It doesn't matter, again, that it's on Pinterest. The point of it is, I don't know if I'm going to get candidates from Pinterest, but if one person or 10 people see that ad out of all you've put on there, well, then it's worth it, because you added up for LinkedIn. Listen, LinkedIn for high volume, for picker packers and all that. The platform for LinkedIn for that, would I do that? No, I wouldn't get on there and say we have 20 job openings, picker packers. I would say talk about our company and our culture and what we do and we're hiring for, but I wouldn't do all the videos on there, because your audience, you have to go wherever your audience is, and your audience for high volume on logistics is your social media is going to be your number one platform. LinkedIn for that's not. I mean, it might hit some professionals that will say, well, okay, my son's looking for a job or something like that. It could go that route. I'm not saying totally it's not a waste, but that's just something I think you should educate on LinkedIn is about your company. If I was looking through LinkedIn and I saw a staffing company that continually put great videos, JCNS, great videos of manufacturing, it's so professionally and it looks so awesome. So if you see that video, you're going to know exactly what you're doing. Exactly. So instead of this stuff about no background check, hey, start tomorrow, or I'm serious, you go on there and look at some of those things as a manager, as your team, and you need to educate your recruiters. It's not their fault. That's not their fault. It's your fault. It's your fault if you're a leader and they're posting jobs like that for your company. I'm sorry. That's just no time. They need people. They're overstressed. They don't know what to do. As a leader, you got to teach them. If you don't show them the ways, then it's your fault. It's your fault, not theirs. This, I blame their management. Totally. There's no excuse. The management behind those people posting those jobs are the ones that should be held accountable for it. They need to have a class on how to post ads instead of just telling, hey, recruiters, you need to be posting on social media, post those ads. And there's nothing to it. If they looked at them actually, and I'm not saying it again, it's not their fault. They're not trained. It's just like on the job board, right? You got to really keep those keywords in your job boards. But on social media, keep it easy, keep it simple. Talk about videos, and you're going to succeed on that part. So, promote your website, like I said, promote to social media, 1 to 2 job postings a day. But go back, even the last thing I'm going to talk about here is Ads Manager. I've said it over and over. Go to your marketing department and say, what is Ads Manager? Run your ads behind the scenes, not the ones that, now you can put them on here like this. It doesn't get you anything because there's 20 companies putting on there the same thing. You can just scroll. Like I said, it irritates you because it's just a waste of time that you're having your recruiters and you're not educating on how to do this. Marketing should be on this saying, wow, we need to regulate this. Check the grammar, check everything, because you'd be surprised. Go on as a manager right now, tonight, tomorrow, go on your social media page and go on the ones on the groups throughout. There's some good groups on there, because if the person in charge doesn't want an admin, like I'm an admin on Bethlehem, if you don't want it, you can scratch it out and you can put notes in there saying, hey, listen, put your ads, make them a little bit better. Put a little effort into them. Because again, they're stressed. It's not their fault. It's yours. If you're a manager and you're letting them allow to do this, it's your fault. It's your fault for not giving them the tools, and the tools that I even said here, Texas, are they utilizing it correctly? Do you know as a manager? Do you know if they're using Constant Contact? Do you know if they're utilizing that? That they're sending flyers. You can do flyers, sending flyers to the stores. There's so many options that you can do if you have 3 to 4 recruiters that are working in there. And the main thing is, I'm going to let you go right after this right now, is go to your company tomorrow. Talk to the marketing, have them reach out to the clients. The clients are desperate for people. I wish I could give you an answer for it all, because they're desperate. If they say no, that you can't take pride that I'm working for you and I can't utilize your name, you'll see a big difference if you put the company's name on there. And if you think it's bad, or you think it's going to hurt your image, why? Boston Beer is on there all the time. I'll go over there, have some beer. They have some great videos. Look at that. Nestle Waters. I see Nestle Waters. Why can't your company have your name on social media, all 5 to 6 platforms? Because this here is being streamlined to 6 different platforms right now. That's it. So it's not rocket science. Reach out to your recruiters, give them the tools, and you're going to see a big return on that. So everybody have a great night. I enjoy always talking like this, and we shall talk to you soon. I always like to end it here. Have a great night.